As you know, recently Penumbral got verified by Wordy, or however you say his name, and honestly, this guy's like one of the best upcoming players ever. He's been knocking out top 10s left and right. However, what I want to cover is the fact that people are pretty indecisive about this level, and that is especially being shown now that they got rated. And since the level is a new top 10, it means a lot of people are going to be talking about it, and it doesn't help that it's made by Cherry Team, who have been very controversial in the past and as of recent with their levels, so that is probably why this argument has sprouted up a bit. But I've been seeing a lot of comments be overly negative about this level, specifically this one because it blew up. As you can see, 230,000 people have seen it. And it reads, new top 10 just dropped. Penumbral is a very orange and flashy level that was made very quickly by two Cherry Teamers and is the first rated extreme demon to use X-Step. The first click is Bull, and yep, it's top 10, so enjoy your new top 10, everyone. And there's a bunch of these comments going around on Twitter right now. Here's another one. What a waste of X step. Holy, this level is actually garbage. So it's clear that some people don't like this level. Now, I'm not going to say you have to have a certain take on a level. Everyone's opinion is subjective. As GD is an art form, some person can think a level's a 10 out of 10, and some people can think a level's a 1 out of 10. You can love this level and you can hate it. However, I think that a lot of people are just saying this because it's top 10 and because it's a Cherry Team level. I feel like there's this sentiment in the community that if a level gets really popular, then it has to be of a higher standard. And obviously that is going to apply to this level since it's a top 10, so everyone is going to notice it. But then it's not even that, because a lot of the top 10 here isn't even that good in comparison. Every end has really good theming, but that is just a layout. Quanti-use processing is quanti-use processing. You can't even see most of Bubawamba entirely relies on its theming pretty much in its atmosphere. And Thinking Space 2, you know what most people think about Thinking Space 2, and obviously, people are very decisive on Amethyst's gameplay. Now again, you can have your own take, and I know I probably ruffled some people's feathers with those opinions, but it's just to prove a point that a lot of these levels are worse in people's minds than stuff like Penumbral, and yet people are hating on Penumbral, and I think that this is because, actually, that it's made by Cherry Team. As you know, Cherry Team is the creator of Cosmos Unleashed, along with a bunch of other controversial levels, and I think that this level's whole design and idea, because it fumbled on so many aspects, I think it is made people really stray away from Cherry Team because they think that everything they produce is just slop and for views. However, that's just not the case for this level. I mean, even if you go to the description of the first victor, who is the person that was to get the first list percent on quanti-use processing, he liked the level. And the verifier also gave it an 8 out of 10 enjoyment. People like this level. Now, I know that's only 2 people, so we can't really rely on that too much, but this is all reminding me of another level called 7 Club Step. This is another level by Cherry Team that had pretty just meh okay decoration. However, its gameplay was really, really good, and yet it still got a bunch of hate, even though most of the pro players actually really enjoyed this level, and I think it was really good level as well. I think doing 60 to 100, which is my best run on it, is pretty enjoyable. Nickname gave his opinion on it, and he said as much as Penumbral might be a nothing burger, at least it's the second best top 10 gameplay wise. So yeah, the gameplay of this level is actually good. And I really think we need to get this idea out of our heads that every level that's made by either a big mega collab corporation, a big team, or a top 10 has to be really, really good. Like, the decoration here is just decent, but it's not harming anyone. I really don't get... Like, you can hate a level. I'm fine if you dislike this level, but there's no reason to be vocal, like actually vocal and insulting the people who made it on stuff like Twitter unless the level actually did something that is harming people. Like it has some curse words or slurs inside of the level, or, you know, it's gonna set a bad standard with gameplay like a certain other level. Like, this level isn't doing anything wrong. That's all. I really just wanted to share that because I know the Cherry Team haven't been putting out the best levels recently, but this one is actually pretty decent, and to see it just get slandered because it's a Cherry Team level and because it's top 10 is just pretty sad to see, because I am sure that if this level was like a top 600 or something, then nobody would abandon I, and it would just be praise. If you want to comment down below why you dislike this level, if you want to give some valid criticism on it, then feel free to share in the comments below. But other than that, yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.